David. That was the first one we filmed that. Everyone
dream for Sean Sapphire. Little kids dream when they're 5 years old of being here in the Knowles Cup with a chance to win it in the shootout.
All they know is the yellow line. And the joke is when you walk in, body was covered in coke fizz. And the joke is when you walk in, body was covered in coke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Joke is when you walk in, body was covered in coke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Joke is when you walk in, body was covered in coke. Fizz.
Bill, if you watch this,
We are here with more post-game coverage. And right now, we got Scott Rambone downstairs with Captain Sean Sapphire. Scotty, take it away.
Thanks a lot there, Chuck. I'm here with Sean Sapphire. What were you thinking before your shootout attempt?
you know, it was scary there. You know, we blew a late lead, and you know, we were kind of on our heels. But I think we all went in with the mentality that we were going to shoot high on Chris. And Craig started by setting the tone. You know, going upstairs. You know, Dougie at the crossbar, and then I got my shot, and I took it, and I was able to put it in.
Well, all your shots were high glove side. All 3 attempts were high glove side. Was there something you guys talked about or discussed on the bench before you took your shootout shots did you notice a weakness in Corridor that you try to take advantage of?
Yeah, Reimer, pretty much what I just said. We respect his game down low. He's able to cover the low part of the net exceptionally well. But we know we have the good shots that can beat his glove up top. So we decided to pretty much go, where Mom keeps the cookies upstairs, and we were able to have 2 of us score, and that was the difference.
Well, you guys indulged in some cookies, let me tell you. Now, you have 3 Knowles Cup victories after this win. Where does this Knowles Cup victory rank in your top 3?
It's so hard to rate them. I mean, I'm on cloud 9 right now. This is one of the best moments I've ever had as an athlete. But, I just don't think you could ever compare to that first one. It's just such a special feeling to actually get it for the first time, especially as a captain. But, they're all special. They all have their moments. This is just an amazing moment.
All right there, Sean. Now, after this Knowles Cup victory, you're the hero of Rapid Fire 11 tournament. What's next for Sean Sapphire?
I don't know if I really consider myself the hero. I mean, this is a real team effort, and all the guys really deserved it. I mean, Estes, Kuvek, Kluda, Jimmy Ward, and Knowles on defense. I mean, just Crowley, everyone. Just a brilliant team effort, and I don't want to take all the credit. But for me, this, I hope, sets the tone for a very good year at Hockey Night. I hope I can stay healthy. I hope my knees feel good, and I hope I don't do anything crazy like break a wrist, and I hope I'll have a good year.
All right, the complete opposite of Sean Beatty, the humble Sapphire team captain, said it first here. Thank you very much, Sean Sapphire.
Thanks a lot, Reimer. Have a good one.
Absolutely. All right, there, Chuck. We're going to go back up to you in the studio.
What an interview. You had it. Sean Sapphire, the captain of Team Blue, putting away Team Black and nullifying their shot to get a 4th straight Knowles Cup victory. And we got a special guest downstairs with Rammer. His name's Sean Beatty, and he's on the losing end of this tilt. Rammer.
Thanks a lot, Chuck. I am in the other locker room now here with Sean Beatty, and it's a completely different atmosphere here. Describe what you and your team are feeling right now.
It's no doubt about it. It's tough times here in the locker room, but we've had our fair share of winning. I mean, we don't really go into these things expecting to lose. Even when there's 30 seconds left, we really think we're going to have a good shot at this. And we got some bad breaks, and that's the game sometimes.
It does happen. Now, what do you think individually and as a team went wrong here in this final?
There's no secret. I'm not afraid to call out players, and defense very, very weak in this game. Didn't make a good play on Kuvak breaking through the middle there, left quarter all alone. And then no doubt Chris had a great tournament, but he let up that rebound on a soft dump in, and that really turned out to be the difference in the game.
And I noticed you didn't mention yourself at all. Was there anything you think that you could have done differently to help win this cup?
I don't know, maybe go to school, become a scientist, clone myself into 2. I mean, what more can you ask for a player like me? I mean, again, I led the tournament in scoring time, my own personal best record. People say I'm selfish. I am selfish. I'm all about myself. I mean, it was just a tough performance. I'd really like not to say anything more about that.
Sean Beatty doing what he does best, and that's making himself look good. And on the topic of talking trash, you have obviously heard the comments by Michael Knowles before the finals game here. What do you got to say about that?
Who is Mike Knowles? Does he even play hockey? I mean, I saw some guy looked like a trash can sitting out there, not doing anything. I mean, he could talk all he wants. You know, me and Rock are the guys with six rings on our fingers. I mean, let's be realistic. He didn't win it. You know, we barely heard his name. He just stands there. He looks like a fish flapping in the water. I mean, he's just an awful hockey player. I mean, truthfully, I'd rather have Devin McDonald or Gay Storch on the team. He's a horrible player. I mean, I don't think anyone takes that quote seriously. Let's be honest.
Does it hurt? Is it even more of a thorn in the side that he stole his team stole the cup from right out from under you?
Well, I mean, I don't think he had any part in it. I mean, yeah, he was on the bench. Big whoop-de-doo. You know, we had players on the bench too. But the real people on there, Kuvek, you know, Sapphire, Estes, Jimmy Ward. I mean, those are the guys that won this victory. Had nothing to do with Mike Knowles. I mean, he didn't even have to be on the team. He could have been serving nachos in the stands.
All right, well, you heard it here.
And by the way, if you play that thing about me one more time, someone's getting punched in the mouth.
All right, I had nothing to do with that, Sean. I want to clarify this. I'm the messenger here. Now, what do you at the end of this tournament? After this terrific loss, some people are saying that the BD Rock Dynasty will no longer be together. What do you think? Was this the end of the BD Rock Dynasty?
I don't think so. I mean, you know, how else are you going to sell tickets? I mean, BD Rock is what people pay to see. I mean, they're the marquee names. I mean, if you don't have BD Rock, you don't have a tournament. And personally, I think if there's a tournament in the future where there is no BD Rock, you know, you're not going to see a Sean Sapphire play. You're not going to see the big names come down for the tournament. It's just going to be a disaster. And that's what I have to say about that.
All right, and finally, what is next for Sean Beatty? We know that you have some problems with some knees surgery. Oh, okay. Sean Beatty just walked away from the interview, obviously very upset about his loss tonight. We're going to go back up to the studio for some post-game analysis after this.